Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan at the table alongside Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge from the sideline. It's the Orlando Magic and the Toronto Raptors. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So on the floor for Orlando, we've got Shaquille O'Neal. Hill out there with Howard. Then there's Hardaway, and it's McGrady in at the two spot. Now here is Hardaway. Vince Carter missing his last shot. Here's Howard. Chris Bosh with the rebound.
That's just superb interior defense, not allowing him a free run to the rim.
They get the rebound. Pass to Lowry. The dish to Bosh. Outside DeRozan. The drive by Lowry. It's blocked by Shaq. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Screen by O'Neal. Hardaway kicks to Howard. Outside Hill. Passes it to O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Bosh a screen on McGrady. DeRozan dishes to Lowry. 6 to shoot. Bosh kicks to DeRozan. Over McGrady. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Bosh.
Oh, he is one hard player to deal with at the offensive end.
Toronto on defense. Hardaway kicks to Hill. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Howard. That shot misses. Bosh with some nice D. And the Raptors with the ball. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I did speak earlier with the Magic's head coach. The thing that jumps out at him the most about the team they're playing is the speed. He said we've got to hustle back on defense every time. This team loves to run, and we've got to run with them. I expect a back-and-forth pace tonight, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. The Raptors shooting their first free throws of this game. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. Both free throws good from Bosh.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Hardaway kicks to McGrady. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. McGrady's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Davis, it's stolen by McGrady. And McGrady with a clear path to the hoop. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive.
Just lackluster transition D. That is just too easy.
Oh, come on, you got to put up at least a little bit of a fight, right? He simply ran down the court and goes right to the cup.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. DeRozan in the corner. Bosh the screen. And DeRozan kicks to Carter. Cranes the three-pointer.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
Now, here is McGrady. 5 points in the game. Hill passes to McGrady. O'Neal a screen on DeRozan. McGrady dishes to O'Neal. Outside Hill. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
The Magic shooting their first free throw of the evening. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for O'Neal. Grant comes in for Dwight Howard. Anderson, he's checked in for McGrady. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Hardaway. Raptors trail by 3. Stoudemire outside. Toronto working the ball around now. Johnson sends the screen for McGrady. Drops in the layup for 2. Nelson with it. Anderson outside. Outside Hill. Pass to Vucevic. It's back to Hill. Shot clock at 6. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Johnson. Here's Peterson. 1:37 left to play in the first quarter. And it's good for 2. Peterson's got his first points of the game. Orlando trailing here. Anderson outside. Kicks it to Vucevic. Outside Hill. Nelson outside. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Scotty's check in for Hill. And the Raptors with the ball. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
Now the feed to Valanciunas. From 17 feet out, that shot no good.
Well, with the defense laying off him, you know he's going to pull the trigger. They're lucky he didn't burn him.
Scott kicks to Nelson. Over Stoudemire. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Yeah, sprinting end to end, but under control. That's the key.
No, exactly right, Greg. You can't go too fast. He pulled that off in brilliant fashion.
Nelson kicks to Grant. Feeds to Vucevic. Over Valanciunas. And the rejection by Valanciunas. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Raptors lead by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. And here's Armstrong. Amir Johnson is out there with Christie. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Stoudemire in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Raptors with the lead. McGrady outside. Johnson the screen. Christie kicks to Valanciunas. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Valanciunas has got his second bucket of the game to go. The pass to Shaw. High post Vucevic. Over Valanciunas. And it's Vucevic missing. Toronto leading by 3. Pass to Christie. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson with a screen on Grant. Here's Christie. No good off the front iron. The Magic trail by 3. Takes a 3. Scott can't get it to go. Here's Toronto. McGrady outside. Valanciunas in the high post. Back to McGrady. Johnson the screen. McGrady against Scott from 20 feet out. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And it's a 5-point Raptor lead. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Passes it to Shaw. He feeds it to Grant. Scott dishes to Vucevic. Another miss by Vucevic. Raptors leading by 5. McGrady outside. Here's Christie. The shot, no good. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Scott the pass to Shaw. Here's Armstrong. And it goes down 2 points.
I think you always have to be looking for the man in the middle, and he finds him with a great feed that time.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And guys, you know, you never run out of things that you can improve upon.
I think, Greg, it's important to keep that hunger, right? You're always striving to get better and to change things up.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Now Lowry, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Carter. Toronto needs to get off a shot. And again, no good by Toronto.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
McGrady kicks to Hardaway. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Hill. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Free throw drops for Hill. Both shots good from the stripe. And Toronto has possession. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Lowry kicks to Bosh. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Davis with the bucket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
That evens the score.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Right, the effort could have been so much better. You've got to be willing to fight through that screen. There's no question about it.
Takes it from 10, and the rebound goes to Howard. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes. You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half, and good that time. Carter's got 5.
A steady screen set on that play, and the defense disappears. Nice communication between teammates to make that play work.
There's the dish to Howard. He kicks to O'Neal. And Davis pulls it down.
Well, that's tough defense in the paint, harassing him every step of the way.
Davis setting the pick for Carter. McGrady against DeRozan. Takes it from 10. Shot is good off the back rim and in. DeRozan's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, a strong finish down low. The defense was there, but he was not going to be denied.
Screen by Howard. A floater. Hill, no good. Here's Toronto. Lowry has the open look. It's good from long range. Lowry's got the lead up to 5 now for the Raptors.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Hardaway. No good, unable to end this run. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And Carter has it in the corner. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. And it's an 8-point Toronto lead.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
DeRozan against McGrady. He dishes it to Hill. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Hill's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, excellent team basketball. Use the screen to free himself up and drill the jump shot.
And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. Time for the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was neck and neck the entire period. For the Raptors, Kenny, some perspective, please.
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
Check. What'd you think about Orlando?
Whatever their game plan was defensively coming in, that needs to change. Can't let a team shoot for a percentage in the high 50s and expect to come out on top. It's on the coaches and the players to adjust.
And that wraps up halftime as the game is set to get back underway. Let's send it to Kevin Harlan and crew, standing by courtside.
The Magic trail by 6. So on the floor for Orlando. Hardaway is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then there's Howard. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Hill in at the small forward position.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a three-pointer. That's a bad decision.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Back to Lowry. On the wing, DeRozan. Shoots from the baseline. They get it back. Davis. Excellent D from Howard.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
Orlando moving the ball around. Screen by O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one, good. Hill's got 9.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Absolutely perfect start to the half, setting the tempo right away with an easy opportunity at the cup.
Bosh, a screen on Hill. Here's Carter, and finished off by Carter.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And that was Under Armour bringing you that replay. Unleash chaos. And what a play it was. Here's Howard, and it's Orlando with another.
Marvelous start to the second half, 3 for 3.
Raptors with the lead. Now here's Lowry. Carter outside, and it's Bosh in the corner. Carter kicks to Davis. DeRozan in the corner. Baseline try, and the shot falls short this time.
Boy, what a cold start to the second half for them. Just 1 for 4 from the field so far.
And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. Oh!
Just lackluster transition D. That is just too easy.
Oh, come on, you got to put up at least a little bit of a fight, right? He simply ran down the court and goes right to the cup.
It's stolen by Davis. Hardaway with the steal. Dishes it to O'Neal. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. 3-on-3. with the teardrop, and Carter lays it up and in. Now it's a 5-point Raptor lead.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the flow.
Pass to Hill. The turnaround jumper. Count it. Hill's got 11 points.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Lowry kicks to Carter. The feed now to DeRozan. Bosch a screen on McGrady. DeRozan dishes to Bosch. 5 to shoot. From 18 feet away. Outside for Lowry. A three-pointer off the mark. The Magic trail by 3. McGrady passes to Hill. Feeds to O'Neal. To the inside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Bosch. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Chris Bosch at the line for 2.
Free throw good. Bosch. Some changes for Toronto. Peterson's checked in. Lou Williams is subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. And so Bosch nails both of them.
Boy, how outstanding at the line has this guy been. One of the best free throw shooting big men you will ever find.
Nelson outside. Kicks to Anderson. Good, and a nice assist from Nelson.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Outside Williams. Back to Calderon. 6 to shoot. Bosch sets the pick for Calderon. Williams up on top. Over Francis. And again, no good by Toronto. The Magic trail by 3. For the tie. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Bosch has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Peterson the pass to Bosch. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And the Magic making a change here. Scott's checked in. Here's Orlando now. They trail by 6. Francis passes to Anderson. Scott against Bosch. Scott kicks to Howard. There's the pass to Francis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot off the pick. Here's Howard. Up again. And Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Here's Peterson, defended by Anderson. And it's Davis missing. The Magic trail by 4. Anderson outside. It's Howard, top of the key. Anderson outside. Back to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Bosch, and released it in time, but it's off the mark. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Here's Toronto now. A 2-point game. Davis is out there with Chris Bosch. Then there's Christie. Then there's Calderon. And it's Williams at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Here's Bosch. That doesn't go either for Bosch.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Out to the wing. Here's Francis. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Here's Christie. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Christie's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Raptors. Pass to Francis. He feeds it to Howard. Drops in the layup for two.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Calderon kicks to Williams. Davis sets a screen. Pass to Christie. Fires the three. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Here's Francis. Anderson up top. Back to Nelson. There's the pick. Anderson outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Raptors with the lead. Pass to Christie. Fires for three. That falls. Nice speed this time from Jose Calderon.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's a good call, Greg. They need a fresh, new approach here.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Orlando's coach talk to his team. Three-pointers have hurt them tonight and told his players, we've got to play them better on the three-point line. We can't give them any more clean looks. Kevin?
The Magic trail by 7. Hardaway with it. He's looking for Howard and finds him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Stoudemire dishes to Carter. He kicks it to DeRozan. Bosh, the screen. DeRozan against McGrady. Offensive rebound.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously cold right now, but he's trying to find that rhythm. You've got to keep working.
And Davis sends it back. Floats one up. Here's DeRozan. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. That's good from DeMar DeRozan. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. The Magic trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Screen by Howard. Hill inside. Defended by Carter. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. To the paint. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Carter. And it's a 10-point Toronto lead.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end, not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
Stoudemire against Hardaway. Davis sets a screen. From deep. DeRozan can't get that one to fall. The Magic trail by 10. To the middle. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Stoudemire in the corner. Back to DeRozan. Over McGrady. DeRozan can't get that one to fall. DeRozan's gotten 4 shots to go in 12 attempts. Hardaway passes to Hill. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. Great D that time from Davis. Toronto leading by 10. Carter with the 3. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. Bosch, the screen. 6 to shoot. Carter kicks to DeRozan. Over McGrady. DeRozan's shot is good. And the Raptors lead by 12.
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
Well, there's no doubt. They're really clicking. What an amazing all-around effort to take a huge lead like this late in the game.
Here's McGrady. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Well, you simply got to push through that, right? You need to at least contest the shot. Otherwise, he's going to knock it down.
Bosch, a screen on Hardaway. Stoudemire goes in. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Stoudemire's got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors. Hill inside. Carter on him. Here's Shaq. Here's Howard. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Magic, Dwight Howard, taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Howard. And both free throws good for Howard. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Calderon against Armstrong. Now the dish to Williams. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
I think that's exactly the mentality you have to have. You don't want to give this team any hope of coming back.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Chris Bosch.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets.
That's a nice little outside-in play right there. Good feed into the post and a solid finish.
Williams dishes to Calderon. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.